Good morning. Ha 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 ha. If it's not just one thing after another, huh? Ha 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 ha. Before I talk about the hot water heater, I want to go ahead and mention a few things. This pipe is spiritual. See, if we try to put it behind the wall and have it, you know, a little more concealed and out of the way, I already know that there's going to be a flux in time and it's going to end up right outside the wall again. See, I've made this observation at other locations where I've lived with fluxes in time. See, my brother Ryan took a pillar from me, and he hasn't done me right yet, and he's not really going to. See, how I can check him as an adversary and corner him into doing what he should isn't. I don't have it perfect yet. He's going to continue to be a rascal. So this, I would like you to consider, you know, Dave and Catherine, I would like you to consider that you yourself have already been here to fix the leak. Remember in the other video how I pointed out a leak here? You've been here already to fix this leak, and a flux in time happened, and you, after the flux in time, it was as if you never had come over to repair it. So, you know, I don't want to make any anxiety or anything, and you don't have to believe it if you don't want to, but you may want to consider that this did happen already. You know, a month or two after I moved in the month of August of 2020, could it think through, could it be that you have vague memories of coming over here with other, you know, workers with the crew, and you outside you dug up behind the bushes, see, and you even had to remove some of the bushes out there, and you dug a hole all the way down to fix it. Now, what else did you do? What else did you bother to do at that time? I'm not sure. I myself only have vague memories of this happening, and then a flux in time happened, and it was as if you never came over here at all to do this repair when you already did. You may want to consider that your labors have been undermined this way with fluxes in time. So while it's good to repair the leak, what is important is if we were to go ahead and try to make this gas pipe, which is like a pillar, we could think of the room as a graph. Here are rows, here are columns, and then raising them up three-dimensionally, this is a pillar, see? And Ryan took a pillar from me. So this is spiritual. This is going to be here. If we try to repair this, meanwhile, this functions fine. It's just kind of in the way, you know, but it's yet in a corner and out of the way. So, you know, we don't have to worry about it so much. But anyways, if we try to put it behind the wall, another flux in time is going to happen. I mean, my family had a cabin. You know, my maternal grandparents had a cabin, and there was a peculiar gas pipe in that cabin also, and we kind of repaired it to, you know, also, and then we noticed throughout all the years a flux in time continued to happen, and the pipe ended up outside the wall again every time. So I'm just letting you know, but meanwhile the water leak is a different variable than this gas pipe, okay? All right, so I just wanted to let you know that, you know, if you come over to repair, you know, you may want to consider that you've been over here to repair it before, and that a flux in time happened that made it as if you never came over at all. All right, so when it comes to this, I'm considering that all these houses may have this feature with a well and a drain, and when it rains heavily, everyone's drain kind of comes up and goes into the well and pumps out. And if all these homes in the neighborhood have this, there would be kind of a swoosh. See, this sewer line gets kind of a swoosh to help the water go out to the sewer line in the street, and then if everyone's flow from their swishes, from their wells, contributes to this water going through the, kind of swishing the water along in the sewer, that would be kind of a gentle swoosh that everyone's home makes. So I'm wondering if that's an intentional thing that the Perry Township has done, that, all these homes in this neighborhood and maybe others have this swoosh variable that we end up synchronized about. What concerns I have with this is that, when the water backed up, it was dirty and filthy. See, I was wondering, is somebody else's crap going to come up through the sewer line and into my basement? If so, that's very hazardous. It's even hazardous if my own crap, backs up through the sewer line and, recirculates through my basement. That's a health hazard. I mean, it can be concerning. However, what is kind of important is that as the night went on and the, rain continued, inevitably the water that came up through the drain to go back into the well ended up clear. As it did this more and more throughout the evening, it ended up clearer and clearer and cleaner water. So that was an observation that I made, just to let you know. Okay, so now, my hot air is fixed, but see, look at this water. See, this water is not from the rain. This water is from the hot water heater. So we're considering, why are the turkeys in the spiritual planes messing with my life here? Right around the time where we're going to renew the lease here, they like to make all these funny little things. So we're considering how they kind of messed with hot air, and now they're messing with hot water. Okay, see, here's the hot water heater, and it's leaking. See that water? And it leaked out. It's going all the way there. See, the other night I was just laying in bed, sleeping, and I heard this bang. I didn't know what it was, but I just heard it, kind of a bang. And I just thought, oh, is that the house just kind of making a noise? I mean, I wasn't sure what it was. And, and then in the morning I discovered this water trail. See, my hot water heater is leaking water. And when I looked at it, I wondered, is this an automatic relief valve? I mean, does the pressure build up and then this valve kind of reliefs the water and lets the water out? I didn't know for sure if it was a leak, from a pipe having a leak in it, or if it was an intentional water release valve that had went off because the pressure for some reason got too great, and so it just automatically opened up the valve and let water out. I didn't know what was going on, but here it looks to me like it is a leak. It's not it doesn't look like it's an automatic water release valve. This looks like it is a leak. And so, I mean, it looks like it's the kind of leak it is, and I yet have hot water in, I mean, this morning when I washed my face, it was warm and hot, the water. So, I'm not, concerned in that category. I don't know if the leak is going to get worse, or, and if I lose my hot water, and I may have another health concern, because, if I'm bathing in cold water and it's cold, I could get sick. That can be a health concern. So, but anyways, I think it's just so interesting that this, all these cute little funny need for repairs are happening right around the time that we're about to renew the lease here. Aren't these turkeys in the spiritual planes so cute? So cute. Anyways, I also wanted to let you know, thank you for when Dave came over to fix the heater, and he brought his smartphone, and he was online on Skype, and he talked with his consultant or whatever who walked him through the steps of repairing the heater. Anyways, when he came over, he left me a nice warm blanket and a sheet and a single set of towels. So that was so nice of you, Dave. Thank you so much for your kindness. That's kind of a warmth throughout the night in case the air is cold, and also towels in case we need to dry. You know, that's air and water variables. Hey, thank you so much. That is so thoughtful and considerate of you, and I'm just saying thank you. All right, talk to you later. Bye-bye.